Indianapolis, Indiana. Brothers be swinging in the streets, half sleep, half deep, stuck on intrigue, in fatigue like you in some army league. Black boots fatigue, well fatigue also means tired. Slave to the greenback, so you still calling a man sire. Quick to sell out because our souls are for higher. Our souls need to be for higher learning, not just higher earning, higher persistence, higher resistance, higher existence, higher third eye vision, not just getting high and going to prison. Too much time spent trying to get the women laid. Too much time spent thinking about getting paid. Well, the measure of a man is not just what he gets, it's what he gives. Why can't we live and let live and not live so hectic? But most of y'all are dyslexic and live backwards, which is E-V-I-L. Living in that town. Brothers, be swinging in the streets, half asleep. Living in Nap Town. You living in Nap Town, and I'm not just talking about the city. I'm talking about how it's a pity to me, how we are the epitome of slumber. You don't believe me? Let's just look at the numbers. We only make up 12.7% of this nation, yet 48.1% of the prison population. So when your kids ain't got new clothes, cause you thinking about the hoes and you're choosing Vogues and your brand new 2010 Lexus, we got more black death row inmates in Florida and Texas. They're pulling us down and it's time for us to push. This is significant to you because both Florida and Texas contain Governor Bush, but now one of them is the president. But you ain't vote or fill out your census. You ain't gonna be counted as no resident. I know it's like he ain't the president anymore, but it was written way back when. Bear with me. They're gonna find a way to send you back to Africa. You're gonna be proud with your kente cloth and your head rag thinking you some African saint. You're gonna get back to Africa and find out just how African you really ain't. Living in Nap Town, brothers. Be swinging in the streets, half asleep, living in Nap Town. We were once rich in culture from the edge of the Nile. But now we're poor souls, they keep us in denial. They rape us of our identity and sell us back our style. We see someone doing their own thing, we turn our nose up and resent it. But we'll show pay $1,000 and let Tommy represent it. Don't you know it's only the amount that you are willing to pay? We need to stop caring about Donna and send Hilfiger on his way. We need to decline Calvin and sink that nautical ship. They have our minds in shackles and use Coogee as the whip. Versace has presented the styles we have invented. But if it was a black inventor, we wouldn't pay a cent. We are so demented, and it has been imprinted on our minds that black products aren't worth our time. See what ignorance does. Don't you know that most of the products are made for us, by us? And I'm not just talking about FUBU. I'm talking about how they're soaking up our culture like some capitalist sponge. We've been wearing the big shirts and the baggy jeans even before they called it grunge. We need to hold tight of our identity and make sure that it is kept. But most of y'all are stuck on DKNY, which is don't know nothing yet, living in that time.
He's so good.